Number 5.
First up, we have City Connection. So this, if you're a fan of games like Flicky, then you may like this one, because it looks very similar. And this time you're on like an RC car. So with nice backgrounds. Watch out the way of the police. Whoosh. Oh. I normally do like to add some sort of driving game on here, because this has a car on it. I know it's a platform game, but it is pretty awesome. Whoosh. Look at this. Simplistic graphics. Oh. So this has made it to number 5 on the list. Just something a little bit silly to take you away from the more serious games on this cartridge. Let's see what we've got coming up next.
Number 4.
Here we go. Number 4 on the list. You can probably gather it now by the scrolling text. It is EDF, Earth Defense Force. So yeah, do you agree with what I'm putting on the list so far? Because many people talk about this game and it could be regarded as one of the best on this cartridge, but I personally felt that put it down to number 4, but that's not being a bad thing. Select your weapon. So we're going to want to choose homing. If I selected the right option. Here we go. So yeah, very Super Nintendo-like here. So if you're a fan of like R-Type or Super R-Type or something like that, you can see the weapon of choice that I chose there is homing. So the bullets then go homing missiles, really. Homing bullets towards the enemy, so it makes it a little bit easier. So it's probably the more easier weapons to select than just say like a standard laser or something like that. You have your shield on the top right hand side. It just looks lovely, and that's why it's made it to number 4 on the list. Fun to play on the handheld and via HDMI mini cable as well, connected to the TV. But I can't wait to play games like this on the Evercade VS on the console as well. So it should be good. So that has made it to number 4 on the list.
Number 3.
Here we go, another one on the list where people will be screaming at the screens now and typing in the comments that this should be number 1, Operation Logic Bomb. So lots of people have said to me that this is one of their favourite games, and yes, I can see why. It is a very good game, and it has made it to number 3 on my top 5 list. And these top 5 lists are they're just my opinion on what I enjoy playing, so they may not be the best graphical, they may not be highly regarded as the best games on the cartridge. These are my opinions, and that's what matters to me. So yeah, just let us know in the comments field of what you would put as your top game or your top 5 list, or even just put a video out there and tag us in it and just let us know what your top 5 would be. But yes, Operation Logic Bomb has made it to number 3 on our list. Once again, an impressive looking game. All of these games on the Jaleco Collection are pretty awesome. I mean, they're a little step up from some of the other carts that are on there. How you look and play of them, there's more depth to them, and it's good to have them on there, and it'd be good to see some of their arcade games as well. There we go, we've got the power now because there was one of those aliens on the power generators, so it's now put some lighting in there and things have started to open up now. Dodge out the way of these enemies. You can change the guns if you want to burst or whatever you've got on there, so straight shooting or burst. But look how impressive this is. I don't know how much this game is to purchase for the Super Nintendo. If this was the sort of games that were released then, it's probably very expensive. I can go through here now. Oh, I can't yet, that's what just the arrow is saying. Keep an eye on my health. It kind of looks like the guy from Dragon Ball Z with that blonde hair. Don't know the guy's name, I'm not a follower of those series, but I know of it. But yeah, I could actually just play this for hours, and this is why probably people have. They have played it for hours because it's one of their favourite on the cartridge. And it is mine too. That's why it's made it to number 3 on the list. But let's see what 2 games have gone better than this game, shall we?
Number 2.
Number 2 on the list, Rival Turf. I do like my side-scroller beat-em-up games, and this is one of them. There are a couple on this cartridge actually, but this one has made it to the list. So you got the choice of, say, Ryu or M. Bison. So if you're a fan of games like Final Fight, then you may like this one. Look at this, look how awesome this is. Very much like Captain Commando as well, he looks like. But yeah, big sprites as well, so this is going to be good fun to play on the Evercade VS console. I have 2 players because I normally prefer to play side-scrollers with more than 1 player, but this is awesome. With great graphics, very easy to pick up and play because it has the usual walk up to them and grab them or just punch them from a distance and jump and kick, all that sort of great stuff. So what do you think has made it to number 1 on our list? There are plenty of games on here on this cartridge to keep you busy. It's one of the more liked ones as well within the community that I've heard. So Al from Games Arena likes this cartridge. I think he says it's one of the best from one of our last streams. So yeah, what has made it to number 1 on the list? Or even just let us know in the comments of what you would have as your top 5 games. We also have done plenty of other top 5 cartridges and top 5 lists for Evercade and other as well. So not just Evercade, so check out the playlist for our top 5 collection, or even just go and check out the Evercade playlist on our channel as well. So let's see what's beaten this game and made it to number 1.
Number 1.
So here we go. Number 1, the Ignition Factor. It beats all other 9 games to the top spot. I'm pretty sure that a lot of you will disagree with this, but I found this game to be quite fun playing it. I've never owned it before, never seen it, never heard of it, but I've been enjoying playing this via the handheld and by HDMI Mini. As you can see, it's got the very Super Nintendo fade out and look and feel to it, and which is why I like to play it, because I didn't have many games for my Super Nintendo. So yeah, it is pretty fun. So you are a firefighter, and you're just going to take out the fire that is taking place on the various maps and levels and worlds and floors that we are on. The usual text speak. So once you have decided which items you wish to equip with your firefighter, you then tackle the fire. Look how impressive this is. Yes, it may be slightly different or difficult to use with a D-pad, but you know, that's what it was on originally. It was on a Super Nintendo with a D-pad. You've got to make sure that you don't use up all your fire extinguisher water or whatever we're firing on this fire. But yeah, look how nice the sprites are. It is fun, it's different to play. I do have another firefighter video on my channel as well, which has done pretty well for itself. It was on the Xbox One. But yeah, my other weapon is an axe. So if I need to break down a door, which I might just do anyway, to get past, you can break it down. Urgent message. Keep your eyes open. There is a person there. There you go. Even though she doesn't look like a person, she just looks like a cardboard cutout of one. This fire is blazing in here. Nice chairs to sit down on. Careful that fire there, lady. I just think it's pretty awesome, and that's why it has made it to number 1 on my list. As mentioned throughout this video, let us know what you would put as your top 5. It would be great to have any of you tag me to any of your videos to say that what you've done, like a VR, many people do on their channels now. Or even just let us know in the comments, or even just where you found this video shared. It would be great to hear that as well, and how you came across the channel, because whether you just were searching for Evercade, were you just searching for any other random games and you just come across it, then please let me know. It'd be great to hear from you. So this has made it to number 1 on the list. Lots of fun to play. I mean, out of all of the games on it, or other 9 games that are included on here, this is the one that I played the most, and yeah, I kind of like it.